Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So students, we have an app by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download using the Play Store, and it is available only for the Android users as of now. Once you have downloaded and opened the app, you will see a page such as the second screen here. Then you just need to log in with your Google ID, or you can say with your Gmail ID on this application, and once you have logged in, you are ready to use the particular application. As you can see, you will be seeing here my course, all courses, crack current affairs. Just click on any of those and you will be directed to a second page. Here now, what are the features or why we recommend you to use the app? Because on the app we provide you daily current affairs both in English as well as in Hindi. Both Hindi and English current affairs are provided you daily along with the quiz sessions. This is important. We provide you daily with the quiz sessions that will help you to brush up your current affairs that you gain today through our video or any other notes provided. These English and Hindi PDFs are also provided to you daily. This is provided on our app course that you can go and purchase. Two types of courses are there, 1 year plan and a second year plan, which you can opt as per your need. Then we provide you with weekly videos, not just weekly videos on YouTube and monthly videos, daily videos are also given. Apart from that, weekly PDFs of current affairs are provided to you. Compiled PDF of current affairs of the whole week will be provided to you both in English as well as in Hindi. Then similarly for the month also, you will be provided a compiled video of the whole month both in English as well as in Hindi PDF for the current affairs that will brush up your current affairs very much. Apart from this, we provide you with the topic wise current affairs, topics such as apps and web portals, important days, books and authors. Then comes your sports, then comes your obituary, national affairs, international affairs, sports. These all topics are covered by us on our YouTube channel, which you can go and check it out also. Very important, very important this section, because we provide you with the PDFs also with them that helps you to revise through a particular order, and it is very helpful to you, so you should definitely check it out. Then apart from it, we provide you questions regarding your particular exams also, such as bank, related to your banking. We provide you questions, we provide you PDF, we provide you material that will help you to revise those topics, those important topics. So very important. All right, so I definitely recommend you to check our app and do revise and to purchase the courses, because they will be very helpful to you. These, I strongly recommend you to use our app as well as website, and the quiz provided on the app is very helpful to you on the daily basis, and our monthly study material for your exams will do wonders. So do watch the video for the revision purposes, they are very helpful. And if you use my code Vikas10, straight away you will be getting an additional 10% discount on the purchase you made using the application. So additional discount for you students just from my side. It is a happy hour sale, you can say, 10% discount using Vikas10. So friends, let's start with the session now. So friends, the first personality is Abul Hassan Bansidar. I repeat, Abul Hassan Bansidar. He was the Iran's first president after 1971 revolution. I repeat, who was the person or who was the president of Iran who recently passed away? He is Abul Hassan Bansidar, and he was the Iran's first president after 1979 revolution. He passed away. Abul Hassan, who became Iran's first president following the country's 1979 revolution, has died in Paris, France, where he lived for decades after fleeing his country. He was 88 years old. Bansidar was born in 1933 in Hamadan province in western Iran. He was impeached by the newly formed Islamic Parliament in June 1981. He lived in hiding for some time and later he was smuggled out of the country. If we talk about Iran, the president is Ebrahim Raisi, supreme leader is Ali Khamenei, capital is Tehran, and the currency is Iranian Rial. Next personality. Next personality is Abdul Qadir Khan. I repeat, Abdul Qadir Khan, very important personality, so do take a note of it. Father of Pakistan's nuclear bomb has recently died. I repeat, father of Pakistan's nuclear bomb. Who is known as the father of Pakistan's nuclear bomb? He is Abdul Qadir Khan. Can be asked, what is the name of the personality who died recently, who is also known as the father of Pakistan's nuclear bomb? He is Abdul Qadir Khan, as you can see him in the picture. If we look at the data, Pakistani nuclear scientist and metallurgical engineer Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, who was 85 years of old, also known as the father of Pakistan's nuclear weapon program, has passed away in Islamabad, Pakistan. He was born in 1936 at Bhopal, British India. Khan founded the Engineering Research Laboratory or ERL for the purpose of developing a uranium enrichment capability. In May 1981, the laboratory was renamed as the Khan Research Laboratory or KRL. After Pakistan's defeat to India in 1971, Pakistan wished to build a nuclear bomb as a future deterrent. Khan was working at a European company involved in building centrifuges to enrich uranium. So, father of Pakistan's nuclear bomb has recently died. His name is Abdul Qadir Khan. Next. Next is South Korea's former president Roh Tae-woo has recently died. I repeat, Roh Tae-woo is the former president of South Korea who recently passed away. Former president of South Korea Roh Tae-woo passed away in Seoul at the age of 88 years. He played an important role in the transition of democratic elections in South Korea. Roh Tae-woo was born in 1932 and began his military career during 1950 to 1953 Korean War and was the commander of a combat unit in Vietnam War. Roh Tae-woo participated in a 1979 coup that made his army friend and coup leader Chun Doo-hwa president after their mentor dictator Park Chung-hee was assassinated. He is known by the nickname Mul, that is water Tae-woo. He served as the president of South Korea from 1988 to 1993. Another important personality, South Korea's former president Roh Tae-woo dies. Next, an eminent oncologist, Dr. M. Krishnan Nair, has passed away. I repeat, a very famous eminent oncologist, Dr. M. Krishnan Nair, has passed away. Mark this. First of all, tell me what is an oncologist or who is an oncologist? Side by side, there is a term also, oncology. Oncology. What is an oncology? It is the study of cancer, and oncologist is a person who treats, or a doctor of cancer, treats cancer, or you can say doctor for cancer, oncologist. So a very famous oncologist, Dr. M. Krishnan Nair, has passed away recently. He was a Padma Shri awardee, a Padma Shri awardee, Dr. Madhavan Krishnan Nair, that is M. Krishnan Nair, an eminent oncologist and the founding director of the Regional Cancer Center of Trivandrum, Kerala, has passed away due to age-related ailments at his age in his residence Trivandrum, Kerala only. He was born in year 1939 in the Trivandrum, Kerala. If we talk about Krishnan Nair, he has served as a member of the expert group that prepared the National Cancer Control Plan of India. He has also served on the expert advisory panel on cancer of the World Health Organization. He was known for establishing one of the largest comprehensive cancer centers in India, that is located in Trivandrum, that is RCC Trivandrum. He made pioneering contributions in community oncology, pain, palliative care, and pediatric oncology. Some honors or some awards presented to him were: Government of India has honored him with Padma Shri for medicine in 2021. He has been also honored with several awards such as Pashupati Nath Vahi Cancer Award and Bhishmacharya Award also was presented to him. He is Dr. M. Krishna Nair, an oncologist. Next, Afghanistan's former Prime Minister Ahmad Shah Ahmadzadeh passed away recently. Another important information, do take a note of it. Ahmad Shah Ahmadzadeh The former Prime Minister of Afghanistan and a renowned jihadi leader passed away at the age of 77 in Kabul, Afghanistan. He was born in 1944 in Malang village of Khaki Jabbar district of Kabul province, that is in Afghanistan. Ahmad Shah was served as the acting Prime Minister of Afghanistan under President Burhanuddin Rabbani during 1995 to 1996 prior to the 1996 Taliban takeover. He fled from Afghanistan after takeover and remained in exile till the fall of Taliban in 2001. Between 1992 and 1996, he served the government of Afghanistan in various key positions. Ahmad Shah Ahmadzadeh, and he was the former Prime Minister of Afghanistan who recently passed away, as you can see him in the picture. Now, some other famous personalities you should know who recently passed away were actor Ghanshyam Nayak, recently passed away. Arvind Trivedi, best known for his role as Ravan in Ramayana, passed away. The person who enacted the role of Ravan in Ramayana, who was Arvind Trivedi, has recently passed away. So important. This is one of the very important news that you should know. Next, Saurashtra cricketer Avi Barot passed away. Sri Lanka's first test captain Bandola Varampura passed away. I repeat, Sri Lanka's first test captain Bandula Varnapura passed away. Mark this also. Next, former hockey player Saranjit Singh passed away. Can be asked, Saranjit Singh is related to which sport? He is related to hockey and he recently passed away. We studied about eminent oncologist and Padma Shri awarded Dr. M. Krishnan Nair or Dr. Madhavan Krishnan Nair. Oncologist is a person who treats cancer, or oncology is the study of cancer. Next, Kannad superstar Puneet Rajkumar passed away. Another important you should know. Kannad actor or superstar Puneet Rajkumar passed away. Can be asked, Puneet Rajkumar used to act in which kind of films, or in which language films? He used to act in the Kannad films, who recently passed away. Alright, so these were your important obituaries, personalities who recently passed away. Now let's look at some of the important books and authors. Anthology of Ruskin Bond titled Writing for My Life released. Writing for My Life is the book that was recently released by Ruskin Bond. Author is Ruskin Bond. Next, Kamala Harris, Phenomenal Women. This is a new book that has been authored by whom? Chidanand Rajghata ji has authored the book Kamala Harris, Phenomenal Women. Who is Kamala Harris? She is the Vice President of USA, or you can say the first women Vice President of United States of America, and she's an Indian origin woman who became the Vice President of United States of America, Kamala Harris, and a book has been authored recently in her name, Kamala Harris, Phenomenal Women, who has been authored by Chidanand Rajghata ji. Moving on to next book is एम्स में एक जंग लड़ते हुए. I repeat, एम्स में एक जंग लड़ते हुए. This is the name of the book that has been gifted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi by whom? This book, एम्स में एक जंग लड़ते हुए, was gifted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi by our former Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Next is Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Reason, Religion and Nation. I repeat, next book is Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Region, Religion and Nation. This book has been authored by Professor Safi Kidwai. Next book is Actually I Met Them, a Memoir. This book has been authored by Gulzar. Very important book, take a note of it. Actually I Met Them, a Memoir, authored by Gulzar. Next, Defense Minister launched the book Veer Savarkar, The Man Who Could Have Prevented Partition, authored by Uday Mahorkar and Chirayu Pandit. I repeat, Chirayu Pandit and Uday Mahorkar has authored a book that was Veer Savarkar, The Man Who Could Have Prevented Partition. Another important book, take a note of it. It was launched by Defense Minister. Name of the book is Veer Savarkar, The Man Who Could Have Prevented Partition. This book was authored by whom? This book was authored by Uday Mahorkar and Chirayu Pandit. Next, Next is Divya Datta. Divya Datta will be releasing her second book, and the name of the book is The Stars in My Sky, Those Who Brightened My Film Journey. I repeat, book name is The Stars in My Sky, Those Who Brightened My Film Journey. This book has been authored by whom? This book has been authored by Divya Datta. Another book and the last book for the day is The Origin Story of India States. I repeat, The Origin Story of India State. This book has been authored by whom? This book has been authored by Venkata Raghavan Subha Srinivasan. All right, now these were some of the important books. Now let me ask you few important questions of the October month. They will be very helpful to you, so you should know. We'll go step by step. Who became the first Indian to be selected for Joseph A. Cushman Award? For first Indian to be selected as for the Joseph A. Cushman Award 2021, what is the name of the Indian being asked here is? He is Rajiv Nigam. Friends, keep on answering. This is a kind of quiz for you, so keep answering the correct answer. First Indian selected for, or the first Indian to be selected for Joseph A. Cushman Award 2020 for the year. This is not 2021, for 2022 is Rajiv Nigam. Next, who has been honored with 51st Dada Saheb Phalke Award? Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Dada Saheb Phalke Award has been given to whom? And this is the 51st Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Comment below fast. Who has been honored with the 51st Dada Saheb Phalke Award? He is Rajnikant sir. Rajnikant sir has been honored with the 51st Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Which book has been selected or is the India's official entry to the Oscar 2021? Film, or you can say Indian film for official entry for Oscars 2022. Which is the Indian film for the entry of Oscars 2022? It is India's official entry of the film. I'll give you a hint, it is a Tamil film. All right, Tamil film. What is the name of the film? What is the name of the movie? Comment below fast. It is Kuzangal. Kuzangal is the name of the movie that is India's official entry to the Oscars 2022. Then, who has been awarded? It is an organization. I am giving you a hint in advance. Which organization has been awarded with India Green Energy Award? India Green Energy Award has been awarded to whom of 2020? Comment below. India Green Energy Award has been given to which organization? I am asking. It has been given to whom? Comment below fast. I am waiting for the answers. The name of the company is TVS Motors. TVS Motors has been awarded with the India Green Energy Award of 2021. Alright, so you should know this. Next, we'll be talking about Nobel Prize. Alright, first of all, let's look at it. I'll tell you about Nobel Prize in Economics. Who won the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2021? There are 3 people. Comment the name below. 3 people who won Nobel Prize in Economics. Who are they? First is David Card. Second is Joshua D. Angrist. And third is Guido W. Imbens. This was Nobel Prize in Economics. In how many fields Nobel Prize is given? Nobel Prize is given in how many fields? It is given in 6 fields. Then if we are talking about Nobel Peace Prize, it is given in Oslo, Norway. And the rest of the Nobel Prize are given in Sweden. What is the name for the Nobel Prize in mathematics? Nobel Prize is not given in the field of mathematics, but there is a name of a Nobel Prize in mathematics given. It is known as Abel Prize. Alright, this is related to your Nobel Prize. Now, I'll tell you some of the recent geographical indications tags. Alright, GI tag recently given to some products. Let's look at it. Sweet cucumber has been given GI tag. So sweet cucumber belongs to which state? It belongs to Nagaland. Alibag white onion. Alibag white onion. We did this in our lecture. Got the GI tag. It belongs from which state? Alibag white onion. Also there is rice widely grown. This also got the GI tag. They belong from which state? They both belong from Maharashtra. Alright, Alibag white onion and ricely widely grown, they both got the GI tag from Maharashtra. Another was your Harmal chilies. Harmal chilies. Harmal chilies got the GI tag from, Harmal chilies got the GI tag. It is related to which state? And there is also Moira bananas. Moira bananas. They are from the same state. That is Goa. Harmal chilies from Goa. Moira banana also from Goa got the GI tag recently. They both are important. You should know. One more and the last question for the day is International Energy Agency. Where is the headquarter of this International Energy Agency and how many members are there? There are a total of 30 members in the International Energy Agency, and the headquarter of International Energy Agency is in Paris, France. All right, International Energy Agency's headquarter is in Paris, France. So friend, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Vikas signing off. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparation.